Example 14. So we need to solve for x. So the first thing we're going to do is draw a line down our equal sign. Then we're going to look for distributive property. We always look for distributive property first. So we're looking for that number that's right next to the parentheses. So right here, I have the -4s right next to the parentheses. So I know I have to multiply that -4 times everything inside the parentheses. So I'm going to draw my rainbows, because that reminds me that I have to multiply the beginning and end of each rainbow. So I have -4 times x is -4x, and I have -4 times 2 is -8, plus x. Now, that x is really a 1x. I'm going to put that invisible 1 in front of it so I don't forget about the 1, is equal to 5x plus 34. Okay. So I did distributive property. Now I'm going to look for combining like terms. So remember, you can only do it on the same side of the equal sign. So I have to look on this side and see, is there anything that I can combine? Yes, I have a -4x and a positive 1x. So -4 plus 1 is -3x, and I'm bringing down the -8 is equal to, now, -5x plus 34. Those are not like terms, so I just bring them down. Okay, so now I have to move and get my variables on one side of the equal sign and my plain old numbers or my constants on the other side. So I'm going to move my letters to the left. So I'm going to move this +5 to the other side, so I have to do the opposite to move it. So instead of +5, I'm going to subtract 5. Whatever I do to one side of the equal sign, I have to do to the other. So I have -3x minus 5x is -8x. And then I'm bringing down my -8 is equal to 5x minus 5x adds up to 0. It crosses out, and I'm bringing down my 34. Okay, so now I have all of my x's on one side. My variables are on one side. So now I have to get my plain old numbers or my constants on the other side of the equal sign. So I have to move the -8. To move a -8, I have to do the opposite. So I'm going to add 8. Again, whatever I do to one side, I do to the other. So -8 plus 8 adds up to 0, so I'm going to cross those out, and on this side I have a -8x is equal to 34 plus 8 is 42. So now I need to get rid of that -8 attached to my x. So to get rid of a number that's attached, we have to divide. We have to divide by the exact number. So I'm going to divide by -8. Again, whatever I do to one side of the equal sign, I have to do to the other. My 8's cross out, and I have x is equal to, now I have 42 divided by -8. So first I've got a positive divided by a negative is a negative, so I'm going to bring over my negative sign, and 42 divided by 8. Okay, 8 does not go into 42 evenly, so I know I just have to simplify. So I have, if you put this into your calculator, you are going to get 21 over 4. So x is equal to -21 over 4.